Greetings YouTube. Hi friends. I want to talk about something that bothers me, and this should probably not bother me as much as it does, but it does. And it's about all these gaming websites, Kotaku, IGN, GameSpot. They all seem to hate gamers. They all have this narrative in which they keep writing article after article in which they claim, oh my god, gamers are not inclusive, gamers are anti-woman, video games are pushing women outside of gaming, video games are homophobic, video games are transphobic, and it's so, it feels like we are getting so much hate just for playing games, and I cannot believe this stuff. Like, I get more hate by media for for playing video games than from being part of LGBT or any stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. Now, what also bothers me is the fact there are all these YouTube celebrities, people who are making a living out of playing video games, and they're making good money and stuff just by playing games, and that's a good thing. And that's not my problem. My problem is that a lot of them are gaming girls. Some of them specialize in games like World of Warcraft, for example. They don't even play. They just talk about it. Yeah, they play once in a while, but you never see them doing any difficult stuff. Just like basically they take the blue post, they read the blue post, and they give you their opinion, and that's fine. I mean, they're making a living out of it. That's good. But I never see these people making a living out of making YouTube videos about video games, defending the video games they play. I mean, seriously, these people, you're making a living out of this, out of the video games. At least you could defend gamers and video games. Gaming media has been basically bashing video games and gamers for the longest time, and the people who actually live out of video games, the people who are actually making out of gaming a living from their YouTube videos, they're never to be found. They seem to be okay with making money out of their YouTube videos. They seem to be okay making their money. They're living out of getting donations, getting all these World of Warcraft. You see these people videos, and they have all this World of Warcraft stuff all over the place, toys, swords, everything from the video games, everything World of Warcraft, and that's great. That is a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. But like seriously, you got all that stuff. You're making your living. You got all this from the video games. And when gaming websites start bashing video games because they are not inclusive, you are never to be harmed. You will never talk about video games, you never talk in favor of video games. No, you don't want to be controversial. You don't want to be against the narrative. And this is what pisses me off. Because you're making a living out of video games, but yet you're not willing to defend video games because you don't want to go against the narrative. That's what pisses me off. And I get it, you are not allowed to be controversial because YouTube will not allow people to monetize a video that is controversial. But seriously, I'm not saying make all your videos to defend video games, but you're making a living, you got all that fancy stuff you have in your room from video games. At least you can once in a while you could at least call these gaming websites, gaming articles on their BS when all they do is bashing gaming, bashing video games. Like seriously, where are you? Why are you not doing something? I think it's great when people like that, people like you who make a living out of video games, show the video game, play the video game, show people how the video game is played. But when it comes to things that matter, when it comes to important things like, defending video games from the people who are bashing gamers, where are you? That's what matters. That's what you should make a video once in a while, but that never happens. But then I realized that I can probably not blame you, because I realized that chances are that your channel is successful and you have all these views because you never do controversial stuff. You're not willing, you're not, you get more viewings, you get more views, you get more channel support when you just play your game and rather than talk about controversial stuff. But at some point, somebody's going to talk about this stuff. At some point, somebody's gonna have to realize that, you know what, we are being bashed for being gamers. People, media keep bashing video games. The narrative has become extremely toxic when it comes to video games and gamers. That all these celebrities, YouTube celebrities, some of you have to speak out at some freaking point. Seriously, I mean, come on. I mean, you're making a living out of the video games. You have all these videos about stuff in games, but you're not willing to defend the video games? Seriously? I mean, like, I'm not saying make all your videos to defend video games, but at least once in a while you can make a video about it. And that pisses me off a little bit because media, gaming websites, they keep making article after article trashing video games, trashing gaming, and it's simple things like that. For example, according to media, according to the narrative, I am not allowed to wear my armor. See this armor in my character? That's not allowed. That is offensive. That should be banned. Should not be present in video games. Look at the chest piece I'm wearing in this character. That should not be allowed to gaming websites, gaming media. And I'm like, seriously? Uh, no. All these celebrities, I'm not saying all of them should do something, but come on, at some point, one of them will have to do something. At some point, they will have to speak and talk in favor of video games because enough is enough. Come on, it doesn't take that much. You're making a living out of video games. The least you could do is defend the video games you play when media and the narrative is talking so much BS about video games. Anyway, I just wanted to do this rant about gaming and video game celebrities. So, thanks for watching. Peace.